Thanks to the digital special effects expertise in Hollywood, our eyes routinely experience impossible violations of the laws of physics, which sets an unnaturally high bar for astonishment when encountering the likes of the Bentley Continental Supersports, a leather-lined luxury two-door that weighs more than some full-size SUVs but can outrun a Corvette Stingray Grand Sport to 60 miles per hour. While your senses are telling you it's doing something magical, your brain wants to dismiss the evidence as if it were just another video on fast forward. This sense of incongruity was only heightened by the Bentley's preternatural calm as it did ridiculous things on our drive over roads outside Lisbon, Portugal, and on the track at Estoril, a former Formula One venue. Its maker claims the Supersports coupe takes only 3.4 seconds to reach 60 miles per hour, the same time we measured for a 707 horsepower Dodge Charger Hellcat and for the previous fastest Bentley, the limited edition GT3R. Yet there's no cloud of tire smoke, no tail wagging, no speedboating rear axle squat here. Just tap into its deep wells of power and torque and the big all-wheel drive coupe shoots forward, and seems happy to keep it up for so long as the driver's courage holds out. Aerodynamic resistance finally wins at 209 miles per hour, Bentley says, asserting that this makes the Supersports not only the speediest Bentley ever but also the fastest four-seat automobile in the world. In addition to the 209-mile-per-hour coupe, the Supersports also will be offered as a convertible rated for a top speed of 205 miles per hour. Customer demand will determine the body style mix of the 710-car production run, 250 of which will be allocated to America. The first coupes will be 2017 models, and the convertible will be added for 2018. The name Supersports also appeared on a 2009 to 2012 Continental, of which 1,900 were built. The first use was in 1925 when the name was Supersport, 2 words and singular. Founder W. O. Bentley guaranteed the original could top 100 miles per hour, powered by a 3.0-liter 4-cylinder engine. This new one employs twice the displacement and 3 times the cylinders, with its 6.0-liter W12. From the 552 horsepower this engine offered in the 2004 Continental GT, output has increased to 582 in today's equivalent model and 633 ponies in the GT Speed. Starting with the Speed version, Bentley engineers followed some conventional paths to push it up to 700 horsepower in the Supersports. Bigger turbochargers feed into a reworked intake system via revised intercoolers, new main and connecting rod bearings reduce friction, and the programmers recalibrated the fuel injection, ignition timing, and cam phasing. The exhaust system also was revised for freer breathing and to invite a crackling backfire during downshifts. The 8-speed automatic transmission gets a torque converter with quicker lockup and can be shifted manually via big paddles mounted to the steering column. These are awkwardly placed, though, being too high and too far behind the wheel for quick work, and their response feels dampened. Manual selection is better done via the hefty mechanical feel-in console-mounted shifter with its dedicated plus-minus gate. In reality, the automatic programming is so good that the drivers from Bentley's own GT3 racing team say there's no advantage to choosing your own gears, even at Estoril.